Hello guys, welcome to our channel Dilly Pathshala. For the comfort of some of our viewers, basically international, we are also going to record our videos in English. So today we are going to see how can we do predictions only by using the houses of the Kundali and the signs which are placed in those houses. So by using these two things only, we can predict so many things about an individual. The logic behind doing this prediction is that the sign carries some qualities which are personal to the sign itself, and the sign also carries some of the properties according to the houses they occupy in the Kal Purush Kundali. Both of these characteristics are taken into the house in which they are now settled. For example, Aries has some special qualities of itself, and Aries also belongs to the first house of the Kalpurush Kundli. So it has some characteristics due to the belonging of first house in the Kalpurush Kundli. Both of these characteristics Aries take and bring it to those houses in which it is placed in your Kundli. Suppose Aries in your Kundli is in your fifth sign of fifth house, then Aries will bring its qualities, personal, and the characteristics of the first house of Kalpurush Kundli to your fifth house. So, first we will see what are the basic qualities of Aries or some characteristics that personally belong to Aries. Aries is represented by a symbol of an animal ram, which is a kind of a sheep. Ram has two qualities. It always travels in a herd and is always in a haste to do things. Secondly, Aries belongs to the first house of the Kalpurush Kundli, due to which it represents our mind, body, ourself. So Aries will take all these qualities to the house in which it is now sitting in the present Kundli which we are analyzing. So suppose if you are a Aries ascendant, so Aries will be in the first house of your Kundli. Then Aries represents in the first house that you will always be in the haste to complete things. You will always be thinking of yourself. You can be selfish. We can also say that. And in order to take care of your body, you will start or try to follow things which you see around yourself. Someone around you, if is going to gym every day in order to take care of his body, then you will also join him and try to take care of your body likewise. Similarly, if Aries is in your second house of your birth chart, then it represents that you are always thinking of your family. Always in your mind, there are thoughts related to your family or your money or your accumulated wealth or food, because second house represents food, our communication, our speech, family, and money which is accumulated. You will always be in a haste to accumulate wealth or eat food. You will always be feeling hungry, or there may be thoughts of your family always in your mind. Secondly, you will always see that you try to accumulate wealth through the means or ways. You will try to copy the other person you see around yourself. You will also try to accumulate wealth through the means that you are seeing the people are doing around you. If Aries is in your third house of your birth chart, then it shows you will always be in the haste to show your courage. You will always be thinking about your younger siblings or those friends whom you help. You will always need a herd to communicate, or you will need lot of many people around you in order to speak or in order to represent your views. If Aries is in your fourth house of birth chart, then it shows there will be always the thoughts of mother or about the house, conveyances, luxury in your mind, and you will be in a haste to occupy or to procure all these things of luxury. You will always be in a haste to procure a particular item that you have seen around you that somebody else or your friend possess for luxury. You will also try to procure that thing as soon as possible. If Aries is in the fifth house of your birth chart, then it shows you will always be thinking about your children or about how intelligent you are, all, or you can also be thinking about your past karmas always in your mind. They will be primary thoughts of these things. Secondly, it also shows that you will be in a haste to do things for your children, or you will be always in a haste to show your intelligence everywhere where it is not required, then also. And you will also try to do things for your children by seeing or by getting influenced from the people who surround you. You will try to do those things only for your children that other people that you see around you are doing for their children. If Aries is in the sixth house of your birth chart, then it shows you might always be thinking about the diseases that have taken your body, or you might be thinking about the loan that you have taken that you have to repay, or there may be some enemies of yours whom might be troubling you, and because of that, always in your mind there are thoughts related to these things. You will always be in a haste to get away from these things like diseases, enemies, or repaying loan. You might also copy those things that people around you are doing for repaying loan or for the diseases. For example, if someone around you is showing or going to a particular doctor, then you will also try to visit that doctor only for your diseases. If Aries is in your seventh house of your birth chart, then it shows your partner or spouse may be the reason whose thoughts are always there in your mind. That means you will always be thinking about your partners or spouse. You will always be in the haste to do things for them. You will also copy others around you for what they are doing for their partners. You will also try to do same for your partners. If Aries is in your 8th house in your birth chart, then it shows you will always be thinking of some secrets that you have hidden from everyone else. You will always be in the haste to hide those secrets from others, and you will always thinking of research work that you are doing on a particular subject. You might be always thinking about that, or you might be fearful of your death also, because 8th house also represents death. If Aries is in your ninth house of your birth chart, then it shows there will always be thoughts of your father or guru in your mind, or about the religion. You will always be in a haste to complete your puja or whatever you are doing, ritual that you are doing for your religion every day. If Aries is in the 10th house of your birth chart, then it shows that you will always be thinking of your livelihood or your profession. You will always be occupied or in a haste to do things for your profession or livelihood. You may also try to copy others, that people whom you are seeing, about the means or the ways you adopt in your livelihood or your profession. If Aries is in the 11th house of your birth chart, then it shows you will always be thinking about your elder siblings or the friends who are helping you. And as 11th house also represents your gains or desires, it also shows that you might always be thinking about one or the other desire, or the desires or wishes may never leave you. It also shows you will always be in a haste to fulfill your wishes as fast as possible. If Aries is in the 12th house of your birth chart, then it shows you might always be thinking about the expenses that you are doing in your life, or you might be fearful of the enemies that are hidden that you don't know. Those thoughts in the mind may also be there. In the field of expenses, you will try to copy others, and if someone around you have bought some expensive thing or have done some expenses on a particular subject, you will also try to copy that. We hope so. We have catered to the problem of those viewers who do not understand Hindi. Thus, we are uploading our videos in English also now. If you like this video, do press the like button and also tell your feedback in comments so that we can improve further. Also, if you have not subscribed our channel till now, please press the subscribe button, and also you can follow us on Instagram handle Dilip Pathshala.